Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am one of your casters for this evening, Oxy, and you are joining us for our 13 Division 3 round 3 between You See Me and Should Be Studying. Tonight I am joined by my co-caster, Smithsonian. How are you doing tonight, Smith?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. How about you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Suffering from a bit of a weekend fun, but it should be a good night just to relax, get ready for the rest of the week, and get in some quality casting. And we are also joined by Obla, who is our guest caster for this evening. How are you doing, Obla? How are those roster rides going?
Hello, hello. Yeah, I had a really good dinner just then, so I'm a bit bloated, but doing fine.
Nice, nice. Well, make sure you don't have too many bubbly drinks. Let's get into a bit of pre-game talk about these two teams. For those who don't know, the maps tonight will be Sunshine, then going on to Snakewater. We'll just take you through the rosters of these two teams, and we'll get into a bit of talk about the players and what we're kind of going to look at. I will take us down the SBS roster. So on scouts for SBS, we have Sabu and Ubergamer. Sabu is a bit of a new addition to the team. Just kind of came in this hour, where Ubergamer has been around for a bit longer. On Roma, we have Keller. On Pocket, we have Dan. Is that correct? Daniel? It should be Dan or Daniel if I'm correct. On Demo, we have Ben Oz, and on Medic, we have the Surgeon. Yeah, it's Dylan. Dylan on Pocket. Excuse me. Do you want to take us down the roster for You See Me, Smith?
Yeah. So on scouts, we got a Cookie, and I think that's Zipshot.
Yeah, Zyfshot. Yep.
Zipshot. There we go. Yeah. Soldiers, Shork, and Zinzan. Immature Llama on demo, and Dave, aka or Coolio 626 on medic.
Definitely. And I think it's going to be an interesting game. You See Me. Definitely other tip favourites coming into this one. But I feel like it could go different ways depending on the maps. Sunshine's a bit of a wild card for some teams, especially some of the newer teams. So it can kind of go either way. I think people to look out for on SBS, probably Keller, their Roma. I often find in games that he's the kind of player who kind of gets in and is in places you don't expect him to be, or like makes big plays for the team, rather than their scouts in terms of utils and big medic picks and stuff. So I find that Keller somehow seems to find a way and lube up and get in there and kind of find a way to get around that.
Yeah, Roma is at low divisions, honestly, or not even low. This is Div 3 we're talking. Even low to mid divisions can be really effective when those flanks aren't necessarily as guarded as well as they would be in divisions. So a good Roma can really wreak havoc.
Definitely. I also think Surgeon for SBS, like he brings a lot of excuse me, sorry, I'm just getting messages. He brings a lot of knowledge to the team, especially I know they have Dylan main calling, who's also a new addition for them. So it should be an interesting game in that regard. I think for You See Me, Cookie on Scout is crazy strong, and we'll certainly see a lot of big plays coming out of him tonight. I think he's typically their util, and he's certainly a player to be feared when he brings up the sniper class. I also think looking at Zinzan, who's their Pocket, I feel like last hour, so hour 12 in the Division 3, I felt like Blank was certainly a Pocket who, in my opinion, was probably one of the most feared, who Blank for Unicycle. But I feel like this Owl, I think Zin is probably the scariest Pocket that I've seen so far coming out of the teams. He's very solid on the soldier class. He knows what he's doing. And when you see him and his medic kind of coming towards you, you know that either a big play is going to be happening really soon, or you know that kind of something's going to be coming up. So I think he's certainly a player to look out for in terms of, I think he is going to be turning the game around. So I think when he comes in for a big play, it's going to be round changing.
So sorry, what did you? I remember you said Sunshine. What was the second app again?
Snakewater.
Snakewater. Yeah. So you're saying that sniper on a Cookie. It's a Snakewater in particularly good for off-classing that sniper on various different points. So if he brings it out, we might see a bit of action there.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get into the maps. So, Sunshine being the first map. I'll give it over to you first, Smith. What are your predictions? What are you kind of looking to see, and how do you think it's going to go?
It's being a newer map team. It doesn't really. Honestly, I feel like it does favor kind of newer teams because they are generally more likely to kind of scrim in those maps and practice on those maps, make up strats for those sorts of maps. And the other thing about it, it's particularly good for demos. So Immature Llama versus Benos be a good matchup to watch because demos can get a lot of damage out on this map.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Something I really want to see on Sunshine in particular, which I don't see a lot of teams doing, and I'm not sure if you've encountered it when you play Smith. But what our sniper extra likes to do is on mid, so just left of church in between cafe and valley. There's that little hut there, little house there, and if you put a sniper up on that house, you actually get a very very nice sight line in between cafe and lighthouse onto second. And in a lot of our scrims, we've been trying it out over the past kind of couple of months, and a lot of teams just don't anticipate it or they haven't kind of been expecting it. I'm not sure if it was made available due to the map changes recently or if it's a well-known spot or something similar, but teams seem to not know it's there, and we've gotten a lot of big medic drops out of that. Especially if you push an Uber through cafe, they're forced to back off to lighthouse, and you can sometimes get a second frag off it, which is quite nice.
You
So I
wouldn't be
think it's
talking
going to
about
be
that gap between the two little chicken wire mesh fences, would you? Or
Yeah, the way that our sniper describes it is if he stands on the top of that house in between Valley and so just next to Church on mid, you can get a really nice sight line there and get really good picks off it,
yeah, I've
which
fallen to that once.
a lot
It's
of
a
teams don't really know or do. So I'd be interested to see if that kind of comes out tonight. I think for Sunshine, for me, I think UCM are going to take it probably 5-3. Whereas I feel like Snakewater, being like a map that's been around for quite a while, still a new map, but I think it's a favorite for a lot of teams. Like it's a very fun map to play. Bit of a bigger map, so it allows for mistakes, especially for newer teams in that regard. So I feel like it's going to be a closer game, maybe a 5-4 for Snakewater.
all right. Let's hope that they are as close as you predict.
Sorry, I'm just sorting out server stuff right now. Alrighty, we're just kind of loading into the server now.
I'm assuming my SATA spec reinstalled.
We do just have both teams just loading in and into the server at the moment and just kind of getting ready. In terms of these teams, for those that don't know or aren't too familiar with some of the Division 3 teams, UCME are certainly tipped favourites to be in the top 3 this season, most likely. SBS have had a relatively strong season. They tied their first round 1 game against admin abuse, and they lost their second round game. But as far as I know, You See Me have won both of their games so far. So it's going to be a close-ish game, I think, between both teams. Both of them has standout players. They both got a very solid core lineup.
One thing I remember, I did a little bit of research before this, and I conveniently forgot which team it was for. There were two, of the two teams. One of them was, I looked at their profiles, and they were getting weeklies with Poached Eggs and Origami Profits from Div 2, and the other team were looked like they were scrimming Div 3 teams. So it's possible that if that's been going on for a while, it could play a bit of a part. I feel like it might have actually been SBS, assuming those Div 2 teams. I'll double check that, but it's quite possible that if that was so, that maybe that'll play a part.
Certainly. I think that'll definitely be different in terms of like, my team's been scrimming a lot of the Div 3 teams, and that's kind of played very differently in terms of how we play. And who knows if maybe they play a little bit different in Division 2. Could be something to consider, perhaps. One thing I will note is that if I remember correctly, Immature Llama was actually a transfer in for round 2 for You See Me. So I'm not sure if he played with them a bit in the off season or how much they know of him in terms of his playstyle. I know that they did have King Carl playing for them on demo, but I think maybe he's on a scout position for them now. Or I'm not sure if he's going to be playing tonight. I'm unsure. Their roster's been a bit changed up rather regularly. But unsure if that's going to come into it or not.
Wouldn't happen to know what team he came in from, do you? Or
I think he wasn't in an L13 team yet.
Oh, okay. So possible unknown player.
Definitely.
Every once in a while, a player will come from pub or something and really give a division a bit of a shake-up. So who knows? Maybe Immature Llama will do that.
Hopefully. The one thing he does have going for him is he's the only player not on UCV aliasing, so maybe that'll give him the advantage of making the casting job easier, making all our lives a little bit more easy. So then maybe we are blessing upon him. Aside from that, we do have both teams loaded into the server, so we should be getting ready to go relatively soon.
I'm not in yet, my TFG is messing around a bit, so
That's alright. What do you think, Obla? Can you provide us with any stat attack or any kind of insight into what you kind of think?
I don't have stat attack right now, but I will get to it and have it in time for halftime.
Or what do you think of these two teams? Do you know much about them, or do you know some of the players you recognise, or what are your kind of thoughts?
I believe that SBS do have the experience advantage as they have been playing for quite a few hours now. But yeah, as Smith did say before that, these new teams, they're not scared to experiment. So I do want to see some pretty different plays from You See Me, and we'll see how that goes for them.
Definitely. We do have players just getting ready to rumble. Aside from that, there isn't really much else to say, so I'm not gonna say anything really while we just get teams getting ready to play. Alrighty, and I'm getting word the teams are readying up very soon. So for those of you who are just joining us, this is the L13 Division 3 Round 3 game between UC Me and Should Be Studying. The first map will be Sunshine. The second map will be Snakewater. So it's going to be an interesting game between these two teams. Tonight you're joined by myself, Oxy. We got Smithsonian casting with me, and we got Obla alongside us for a bit of a guest cast situation. Aside from that, just sit tight. We should be getting ready to start shortly. One thing I just remembered to mention while kind of getting into this is we are in round 3 now of 7 rounds. And it's certainly come out for a few of these teams, especially for SBS, that these kind of games have a lot of playoff implications. Definitely depending on how many rounds they can get, what kind of MP, etc. But we do have teams calling out the good luck. So we're going to be starting up. And on this rollout, I'm going to be watching Immature Llama for UC Me, the demo man, seeing what he can do, how fast he can get. I can see him practicing his rollouts, and I wasn't sure how fast he was going to be. And we do see him getting out a bit faster than the other red demo man. Good sticks coming out, good damage onto Benoz, and he's only just getting healed up now. And we do see big aggression coming out of UC Me. We're getting 1 pick onto the Roma Keller, and they do get 2 picks now. So SBS is going to look to back off this, and we do see UC Me now just pushing through choke, but there are sticks there, and they just saw them and didn't get dropped. With 3 down for SBS, they're going to be looking to get out this, get a last hold kind of going with even Ubers. So we're just going to see a solid last hold coming out of 2 teams. I expect to see a sack coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, that was a really good first mid from UC Me, a really strong aggression pushing through left. Both mids did stay up, and the Uber is now popped right in front of second.
We do see a much better Uber coming out for UC Me. SBS lost their Roma in that trade, so did UC Me, but they do get another. That's a crisp air shot from Zen, a player we did say to look out for, and that was beautiful. Gave them the pick they need with only 1 up. This is a very confident round for UC Me. Beautiful crisp rocket, and I'm semi-erect. And we are going to be watching Benoz, the demo man for SBS, on this loadout. Give him a bit of love. We do see he's just coming out now at choke, about equal with the other demo man. Does get some good sticks out. We just see a pause now.
Yeah, I have that
from the
too.
2 teams.
Just gonna give you a quick stat attack. That first round was a really quick 1 minute 30.
Certainly a very quick round. And kind of went in the way that once UC Me, they kind of got 1 pick and they were getting a lot of damage, and they just pushed off the damage, just walking up over Church, forcing the other team to back out. Good coordinated aggression. And we do just have Smith having some problems as getting the map and getting into the server. So I'm riding solo at the moment, Obla, so if you feel like chipping in at any points, feel free to join me for the first few rounds.
Sounds good.
Not sure what the pause is about, but we should be getting the game back underway very soon. One thing to note, just looking at the players positioning, we do see the unpause coming out now from both teams. Oh, and Benos just gets denied from Chris Pipe from Llama. And we do see frags is being traded with a several down for SBS at the moment. They're just going to be forced to back off this. My config's a little bit broken, so I'm not sure what the go is. If you can provide me with a bit of insight, Obla.
Sure, that was
kind of going on.
UCME had a loss their med early to a big bomb by Keller, but UCME took advantage of that and managed to wipe SBS.
Certainly. Good coordinated aggression. I'm not sure what the pause was about. They might have dropped a player. Hadn't really seen it yet. But certainly. And we do see UCME now getting very aggressive in this last. Cookie, the only player to go down. And with even Uber's still. It's going to just be a last setup. Cookie was probably going in for that stack. Probably going to see Cookie come up on Sniper. He is the util. And we do see him coming up on Sniper. And it's certainly going to be someone to look out for. He gets some good shots and he's certainly one of the stronger utils in the Division 3 this season. Let's see where he wants to have a look from.
Well, might be another incoming pause.
Yeah, it was Keller who crashed. But that was just the pause we saw previously. So we do see Cookie getting a look through left side. They haven't really read it yet. They got sticks there. They don't really have anyone to spam him out. So he's getting a bit of a free walk in, and he's got eyes on to Dylan, but Dylan backs off there, and he has been noticed and he's going to get spammed out. Probably going to go for a rotate, see what he can get right side.
Ooh.
Oh, and Cookie does get taken down by Uber Gamer on that counter sniper. They aren't going to look to go off this. Just going to see what's happening, but Uber Gamer does almost get taken down there. Gets a good rocket put on him. And we're just going to see a reset again. See if Cookie can get something new. With one round already in the bag, you see me probably feeling pretty confident here, not feeling pressure to have to push at all. It's on SBS to push out. They're holding last, so.
Ooh.
Oh,
Shortcut does get taken down by Uber Gamer from a very nice headshot through channel.
Very nice, but Keller gets taken out. Probably the counter sack coming out there and couldn't really get much with it. We do see you see me just kind of coming in, taking a bit of control of that lobby now. They still got Zin, not Zin, they still got Cookie up on Sniper, and he's coming in lower, so he gets spammed out there. They know he's there. They're not going to give him any room to work with. And he's now taking a peek from left side. What can he see? He sees a scout but misses a shot. Aside from that, we just see Sniper trying to get a bit of room, trying out right side now. Seeing what he can do. Very patient play coming out of you, see me. They know they need to get a good pick to go off this. Oh, an Uber Gamer getting Cookie again. So this is just slowing the play right down. Keller gets the force out though. Very nice work from him. So this is the big advantage for SBS if they don't get forced out here. Very nice. They can probably get a good re-push here if they want to. They do get the force out though. Shork does come in and get that. And with even player add and Keller just coming up, it's going to possibly be a retake, but I think it's going to be a reset here.
Yeah, definitely.
We do see, you see me just backed out of lobby then, and Cookie's back up on Scout, so, you know, even Ubers, if they grind this, they're grinding this now, they could probably get possibly a minor advantage, but with SBS grinding this pretty hard, I think it's just going to be a reset.
Yeah, both teams approaching the 70% Uber mark right now. We do not see utils from You See Me, but Uber Gamer is still on the sniper class. I'm having a look at him right now, peeking into Llama.
They might be planning. Oh, we do see Zeiss shot getting caught out there by a few stickies, and Keller trying to get in onto Dave, but just getting shut down by the two soldiers from You See Me.
Yeah, certainly some very, very patient plays here.
Is it You See Me or You Sent Me? Because it's the sent symbol, so maybe it is You Sent Me.
I'm not too sure on that. Better ask them in the interviews later.
I'll leave that one to the philosophers. I'm assuming it's You Sent Me, now that I just realised. But we do see, you know, kind of getting set up.
We have Keller on the Pyro class. Very, very good, because Zypshot has gone Spy.
Yeah, Zypshot on Spy. Not sure what he's trying to get in there. It is a very, very, very tight corner, so I'm assuming he's probably going for a pick onto a demo man or something similar. And he does just get taken down. So. We do see Keller getting in onto Dave, get a nice rocket, but Dave, so much trust in his team, just, you know, leaves that to be taken on. So, yeah, we do see 2 down for SBS though. But with spawners coming up soon, we do see the Uber coming in from You See Me. A lot of point pressure. No one's there to really deny it. When the point half capped, this is looking very good for You See Me, but they do lose 2 players, 3 players. But that point is not nipple hairs away. Possibly leg hairs. We shall see.
Ooh, Dave is narrowly not making out. We do see SBS now capping onto the second point, and that Zype shot being a bit caught out right there.
Definitely. And we do see second point getting taken by SBS. We do see a Zype shot going down there to a scout. So they're going to want to come out and contest this, and with a 45%, 50% over advantage for SBS, and with Shawk just getting taken down by the rockets from Keller, this is going to be a nice mid-retake from SBS.
Definitely, definitely. I have some news for you regarding the team names. Yeah. It is a reference to John Senas.
Sena, yeah.
Sena? Is that how you say it?
I think so.
And I can confirm the name is You Can't See Me.
Okay.
Anyway, the Uber's pop the surgeon.
Dave getting caught out there, and he does go down. He was trying to get in that roller door, but was just getting knocked back by a few rockets, and he was desperately trying to get in there, but his team was holding open that roller and was trying to get in and just gets caught by a stray rocket. But SBS are bleeding players super hard here, with only Keller and Surgeon up backing out through Cafe here. They're trying to back out through Valley. You See Me want to chase this. We do see Cookie getting very aggressive here.
The control point is being captured.
But we do see Cookie's gonna have to back off and let them hold on to second. But really good aggression coming out here from You See Me.
Definitely, that was a really, really strong push. Immature Llama doing some huge damage, pushing them out through Cafe, and SBS do have an 80% Uber, and we do see Zype shot on the sniper peeking through choke.
The control point is being contested.
We do see SBS getting the cap out here, but a bit of a significant Uber advantage. And wait, Dave, I don't have it yet, so it's not something that's probably in the back of their minds, but it's certainly going to come out into play in the meta game for sure. Aside from that, we do see teams kind of grinding this out. A significant Uber advantage, about 30% for Dave. So they're probably going to want to push off this. Seems like they know they've got it as well. They're coming out Valley. All of them are there, and there's snipers there as well. So that's going to be interesting to see what they can do with this. They should just be able to muscle out SBS, but SBS were holding very close to choke, it seems. We do see Keller going down, but Dave goes down. Was that a drop? Oh no, he
That
died with
was
97.
97%
So close.
Uber.
Oh,
and
I feel the pain. And we just see a full Uber advantage for Surgeons. They're going to want to get a force out here. With 3 up for both teams, it's going to be imperative that they get the force out. Oh, and a nice rocket from Shawk then. He does get the force out. That was beautiful play by him. It's certainly going to buy his team a lot of time and really going to help them hold on to second. With spawners just coming up now, though, it's going to be a back off to last. We do see his life shot almost getting caught out there and trying to land a shot onto someone from SBS, but couldn't find the players, couldn't find the frags that he required.
Alright, I am back in the server finally after a long adventure with my laptop. And ready to cast, thank you, Obla.
welcome aboard.
Just to keep you a bit up to speed, Smith, we did see the first round being taken by UCMe. And we do see now SBS pushing UCMe all the way to last. We've got a bit of an even Uber situation, maybe a minor advantage SBS, I don't think they know it. But we do see this, trades coming out for utils from both teams. So
Yeah, well, but you can't see me. You got a frag on a scout. Decided to switch. Go for the counter suicide. See if they can get a force or something out, but nothing done.
and we do see the engineer up. Zyfshot putting that sentry into our secret there. So that's going to be interesting. They probably don't know it's there unless they bring someone in left side and can get a good eye on it. Maybe they heard it being set up, but that's an interesting position. I've never seen that. Never seen a sentry being put there. Have you seen that before, Smith?
No, not really. I mean, Sunshine again, not a particularly well-tested map. So, well, this is the more common of the sentry spots, but certainly you're not always going to expect that if you haven't played it too much. But anyway, we got Cookie on that sniper, picking up Sabu and Uber Gamer on the counter sniper. So, or rather, other way around. But certainly see if they get an exchange going. Not enough to really move out on just one sniper pick for that blue team. So, one scout pick rather. Looks like just a plain old-fashioned stalemate. See who gets the picks first.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting round. Now we had UCMe push SBS all the way to their last, and just spent a good 5-10 minutes just trying to get a sniper pick and just getting counter sniped, and it seems like we've got the same thing again within the same round. So
I do like what You Can't See Me are doing. They were getting really aggressive with their sniper and trying to push up because SBS were holding so passively on that point, but it looks like they've adapted and decided to hold a bit more forward, protecting that medic a bit more from any errant sniper. Sabu getting down to pretty low health, but getting out to safety. And yeah, so it looks like it'll be a bit of a tough nut to crack here for SBS. It'll really just depend on if they can get a good sniper pick, because that sentry really, it makes it difficult to get anywhere near the medic from that left side. Oh, there we go. He gets the demo. That should be an immediate push.
definitely, that's a very good high-value pick. And we do see UCMe still holding very close left, maybe trying to get a bit of a wrap. They do come under, and they know that the Uber's popped. Uber still isn't out for UCMe, with Cookie getting a nice snipe on the Uber gamer. And with this strong Uber coming out, SBS going to be forced to back off this. And it seems to be going in favour of UCMe, but they need the frags to back it up, really. Oh, Shorp getting a nice... Was that a midi that I saw there?
I don't think so. It looked like he was on the point, I think.
I thought he got a midi mid-air.
Maybe
so
it was.
he was in the air and the other guy was in the air, or something similar. But we do see this is going to be a second cap for UCMe.
Oh no, back cap! Oh my
Oh.
god. I was about to say, what I was going to say is that last push was just well done by UCMe. They got the force onto SBS really early on and held that Uber, but that back cap there really punishing them. I guess they mustn't have covered all their exits.
It's nothing like a back cap to leave a nice salty taste in your mouth.
Mmm.
But interesting game, you know. It's definitely a good round played by both teams. But we did see good sticks coming out here from Llama onto SBS. We do see 3 down for SBS. Beautiful rockets coming out from Zin and Shaw, and Surgeons down. So this is going to be a roll to last, pretty much.
Yeah, fantastic mid from You Can't See Me there. They just got their positioning up on that left side really early and stayed there inviting SBS to come and jump in, and that's what they did. And You Can't See Me completely shut them down. No players lost on that mid, so well done by them. And now it's full Uber out here. for You Can't See Me, so it should be a really quick push in. Buff all the players up. I would have liked to go maybe a little bit earlier with Sabu down, but either way, guess you don't want to risk it. Wait for all your players to actually get there. So
Definitely.
and here it comes. Uber's straight in. Smart play. Get the sentry really, really quick. Although Cookie dies on the entry, which is not particularly good. Uber Gamer down too. That's both the scouts. Sabu down. Oh my god, this is brutal. Second player dead for You Can't See Me. Short Crestle's down as well. Dave down. SBS with a counter attack. Really, it looked like the first two frags kind of going You Can't See Me's way, and then didn't really get anything after that. I thought this might be a quick push, but they just couldn't get the frags, couldn't get the damage, and good scattering by SBS.
It certainly looked like it was kind of going their way a bit at the start, but I think a big part of that kind of not working out for them was that Uber Game was holding right side, and he kind of came over left on the Pyro, and they didn't really deny him fast enough. And I think he tied up a lot of their players, not so much got frags or reflected a lot of rockets, but tied up like 3 or 4 of their players' attention, so they just got distracted really hard.
Well,
we just see players bleeding for UCME right now.
Well, Uber forced for SBS, but I mean, it's all for naught if Dave dies here, which looks like, you know, Image bails him out, but he's still in a bad position. The Soul's jumping over. He is gone. He's an absolute gone. Dodging rockets left, right, and center, but goes down to Surgeon's crossbow. Just caught out in a bad spot. Now this is Uber advantage again for SBS. Oh, Short Wrestle's getting 2 picks with the big bomb, and Cookie getting the med. So good counter aggression there for You Can't See Me. Should be able to get this mid. Although Keller gets a really nice shot onto Andre, whoever that player would be.
That's a Zyph shot there.
Okay.
But really good job by both soldiers for UCME. Like, they just deny that cap quite comfortably just by tying up players and getting some really good frags. We did see Llama getting picked off by Uber Gamer, so that's going to delay them a lot.
Although
we did see Uber advantage Dave's way, but Dave is very lit, so he's going to have to back off. But this should be a comfortable second for them.
Yeah,
SBS
absolutely.
aren't going to want to commit too many players, but Surgeon is out. He's backing off now in the lobby, and see, they tried to hold second, but then just got caught out, and they committed too hard to that. Like, I don't think they paid UCME enough respect in terms of their players, and they just got punished really, really, really hard for it.
Yeah, a big trap. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is easy last push. Uber pops. Player's dead. Yeah, a big trap you can really fall into is just extending too hard for that medic, especially when you don't necessarily need the frag. Because SBS went really hard and really deep for their medic, and then once the enemy med died, they were kind of caught out, and You Can't See Me really took advantage of that. Got a couple of really quick frags to turn it around.
Well, the big thing with that is, especially as a med, if you're holding in front of that roller door, like, it's very easy to have a soldier just come in through Cafe, get a really good bomb in, and by the time you realise it's too late. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to take this mid.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like You Can't See Me taking position up on this left side again. Though SBS meeting them on the right. Bombs coming over. 2 soldiers sent sky high. Keller and Benoz get 2 frags. Even players. Frags trading left, right, and center. Surgeon is low health though, so Dave's on about half. Looks like it should go to the way of SBS, I reckon. Although, getting pushed back now. They had position, they've kind of lost it. So, really back and forth. Scout going aggressive onto the demo. Cookie picks up Benoz. Soldier jumping over. This is guaranteed. There we go. You Can't See Me pulling it through at the end. Another scout trade-off going here. We can chase him down. This is trouble time for SBS. They can get forced here. Though Medic is getting out. Oh, yes. Just saved by Teenage Dream.
One of the big reasons they kind of backed off them was it was just Benoz and the med in front of Cafe, and they had a scout on them.
And got an change happening mid though.
Given how last round went, I think they just wanted to back off. It was too high risk for them to around and try to open pipe or something.
We had an Uber exchange mid. Andre the Giant went down. Uber Gamer, he gets short wrestles as well. So it looks like SBS with the coming back in, getting a couple of crags. Should be a quick mid and slight Uber advantage of them too. 20%, certainly enough to work with. So if they grind this, they can really should be able to get second here too.
Definitely. And we are seeing SBS coming through Valley. Very clustered in Valley actually. A lot of really easy spam just getting thrown in there. Kind of delaying the push, and they are backing off, going for a repush through Cafe most likely.
Yeah, they were really lucky Sabi didn't die there, because that would have really put a halt to their push, and probably would have had to wait for even Ubers. But it doesn't look like they're getting in a position to push. They mustn't really. I guess, you know, if you've been grinding better than the other team, you don't really necessarily know if you have Uber advantage. So they're just looks like they're holding up shop. Maybe they'll send a bomb over or something, or suicide a scout to snipe. But I would assume a bomb, considering this point is particularly good for bombing soldiers. Lots of open areas and lots of walls to jump across off.
Definitely. We do see SBS holding really far back now, so we're probably expecting a bit of an exchange, but...
Yeah, very passive. Quite surprising. I mean, they're down... It's only 2-1, but... You know, it's still they're still down, and there's 7 minutes to go in the half. They don't want to drag out the time too much.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, you know, you're just wasting time here. If you're not going for advantage, you need to either jump a soldier or push. You can't really just wait around for... Because, you know, the other team likely isn't going to push if they're up.
Definitely.
Looks like a bit of scout aggression and soldier aggression coming in from this flank. Soldier jumping over but getting completely denied. Back onto the med, gets onto him. Oh! Dave holding well. Survives on 65 health and Keller goes down. It was really close there. I'm actually surprised he lived for that long, but he got a good rocket and just balls by Dave to make sure he held that Uber.
Yeah, we do see Keller going in for that sack. Possibly expect a spy play for him, maybe. Or something
like
similar.
Counter sack possibly from a... Who is this? Oh, the short wrestles. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Nice shot from Teenage Dream. Well, he goes down too. It looks like you can't see me. We've gotten a bit of positioning here. They've been let in free. Image alarm goes down. That's demo dead. Huge plays by Uber Gamer. And Uber's popped for blue. Uber's popped for red. Complete exchange. Bit of flashing going on for the red team. And Sabu goes down. Oh. Post Uber, this could be a bit of a difficult fight. Benos gets Dave. Medic down. Just need to protect that med now, SBSC. Just group up. It looks like they're doing that. Although Benos dies. Trades for the soldier. They should be able to win this mid SBS. But yeah, there we go.
Definitely.
Dust is settled. Scout's coming over though. Scout on top. I don't know if they know he's there. Yeah, there we do. And he gets out.
Good, you know, stickies by Benos, but one thing to note is like what I was mentioning at the start of the game was that, you know, with Zin, like he makes big plays, and his medic kind of went down, and he knew he needed like a high cost pick, if that makes sense. And you know, he was able to just get in there and catch Benos out, you know, just kind of coming out of cafe and buying his team a lot of time. And if he didn't do that, then, you know, I think this second point will be a lot more committed. We do see Uber coming out from Valley from SBS. And they're not really going to get anything with this. They haven't got anything, and Uber Game are getting dangerously low. They're going to get second for this, but with Dave on 60%, they're going to want to pull.
Yeah, this should be... Yeah, I was going to say, I really feel like you can't see me should push back out of this. They got a fair bit of damage, and they got a frag, but I guess...
I'm not quite sure what that was, because Zin just walked over stickies, kind of coming out of that roller door, like balls of steel, but then Dave like couldn't really come out. Because like, he doesn't really have the power to clear the stickies.
No.
And got denied a bit, but we do see a full Uber advantage for Dave and the gang. So they're going to be coming out Valley here. But Zin, getting air piped by Benos, just getting destroyed. We do see 2 down for UCM, but with the full Uber advantage, you know, that Uber's only worth about 1.5 players if you're counting the value, right? So they're going to have to back off this, really. They're not going to be able to get anything with this. And with Surgeon coming up pretty soon, it's going to be a retake a second and a last kind of hold, you know?
I'm very surprised that you can't see me gave that up, because they did have Uber, they had spawns coming in. I really feel like they could have held that, and when that spawns came in, you know, been able to fight, but they played it safe. They are up, so not necessarily a bad decision if you are up. Just kind of play it safe and hold back. They've got the Uber, so they've got a sentry going up, so a nice little bit of turtling happening now.
I think the case was that, you know, SPS holding pretty far back on that mid. We do see equal frags kind of coming out for both teams, but that was interesting.
Dave going down really low again, and again, just holding that Uber. Really, really well played by him.
We do see the Force coming out from red team. Not Force, they're using it, sorry. We do see the Uber kind of coming out from UCM. A bit of flashing, but SPS going to be forced to back off this, getting 2 frags. So they're going to be able to contest this, or maybe even just go for a reset, quite honestly.
I'm pushing in the last season to use those Ubers early, but SPS have been using them particularly early, and it's really been costing them because they've been losing out these Uber exchanges almost every time. And it looks like a push coming back in from You Can't See Me. Imichalama getting low health, but forced back, surfs it away. Keller goes down. Looks like You Can't See Me getting good position on the second point. Should be able to take it. They traded frags. SBS was just out of position, not too far back and too low to really contest that.
Yeah, and we do see equal ubers for both teams, so probably going for another little second hold, I guess. A bit of action kind of going on, Cafe, but aside from that, nothing much really. Well, we've got a bit of time on our hands and a bit of a stalemate. I think we might have a bit of a stat attack from Obla kind of coming in.
Ooh, sounds good.
Oh no, you have to hold that because Uber's come out from the red team here. Sabu goes down straight off the bat. The trades for Andre. Uber gamer down too. SBS, really nice positioning here. Short Wrestle's getting a nice frag onto the Surgeon. Backup coming out onto second point. Just the demo, defending against a couple of scouts. I mean, difficult for him to take this, but he's living. Can't quite get it.
That back cap bought SBS so much time though. They could be holding on their second right now and feeling not very comfortable. Whereas now they've got time to kind of get spawners in, stabilize, get a bit of clearer comms.
They don't get the forwards though, and without your demo, you just really can't hold this. They're gonna have to back up, I reckon. Yeah, You Can't See Me pushing in really nice and quick. So good play by them, and yeah, this is the last hold for SBS. There's no way they can push out through this roller door.
I think the difference from what we saw last round was SBS was just very quick to get out of second then. They knew that they weren't really looking to contest it. They know that Day's got a huge ad, but they're not really comfortable trying to get that kind of a force.
Yeah.
So
I think they did send Sabu out to try for it at that midpoint, I think, but couldn't get anything. Switched to heavy. Good play.
this is the Uber coming out from UCB now. That heavy getting focused down very hard. Good cap time on the point, but equal frags kind of coming out for both teams at the moment, but that's a wipe for SBS. Nice work there from UCB.
I think we might try to get that stat attack now, Sabu. Oh, Obla.
Obla.
Sounds good. Wow, that was an incredible half. Really, really decisive. We want to have a look at these stat attacks. We see Zin actually top fragging and top damaging, going 21 for 7 with a massive 6,810 damage.
Oh!
Followed by Cookie at just close to 6,000. And it's really, really amazing just having a look. The top 4 fraggers are all from You Can't See Me. It's definitely something to look onto. And what's also really interesting is that Zin and Shook are the 2 top damages in the whole half. And Benoz is coming in 4th as top damager from SBS, so that's actually very, very interesting to look at. So I want to point out that the demos are not the top damages. Sorry, some pretty huge bombs that we saw in that half. That was really interesting. I reckon that You Can't See Me are certainly the more dominant team in here, and it's very, very clearly expressed through the mid fights. They're really, really strong pushing in through left and showing their aggression, pushing through, and I think that's really what's deciding for these mid fights. What do you guys think?
I think on these mids, what's happening is You Can't See Me are just taking a position on left. They have a soldier on a hut. They have a soldier. I think they have a soldier on the mid church. They have a soldier on the left hut. Scouts on the right, and they just play really passively and wait for those soldiers to come in, and it happens every time, and they just get SPS soldiers get completely shut down. I feel like what SPS really need to do is, instead of just trying to take that fight on the right, they should try to wrap around to the left as well and just try to force them lock off the exits, and just try to try to whittle them away as opposed to going balls deep, because it's not really working for them, and they really do need to change something up.
I think one thing to notice as well, I feel like You See Me is certainly one of those teams that, like, as you're kind of looking at, the amount of damage that Zin was doing, is they're a very, not to say pocket-oriented team, but, there are lots of teams that revolve a lot more heavily around their pocket, rather there are other teams that kind of latch their medic onto their demo a bit more and kind of let him do a bit more of the work. And I think that, one thing you can kind of notice is they're a very tight team in terms of when they're pushing out a lot of high damage, very fast, very clustered. I think that was kind of part of the reasons why, when they lost Zin and they were pushing out on mids, they were just wanting to back off because SBS could just cut it out quite comfortably with a demo.
Well, you'll see, since the since demo was nerfed, obviously not as bad as it once was a couple of half a year ago, but it's not. You'll see a lot more teams focusing heals towards pocket and their scouts even do a lot more damage. Demo is not. It's actually a lot more rare to see a demo top damaging these days over a pocket or even over scouts. Like ESA LAN today, I think top damages were like Lansky, Banny, Clockwork, obviously for Froyo, and the scouts of other teams, Alpha on Elevate. Anyway, we've got the second half going live. I think really this half on SPS, it needs to be the soldiers that need to step up their game to really, if they want to contest this half as well.
Definitely. I've got my eyes on Benoz this mid. You know, kind of he's focusing those stickies left a little bit, so he kind of knows where they're going to be coming from. But they seem to be on right side. You see me definitely though, getting very aggressive there in front of that cafe. I do see massive hype for both their soldiers and their scout. Being very aggressive, big bomb in from one of their soldiers, short, but he does get taken down with Zin getting onto Keller. So 2 down for SPS at the moment.
Really low health for You Can't See Me, but no frags coming out here for SPS. So it looks like they're going to lose that mid. It was a better mid from SPS. They played a lot slower and a lot more careful. The pressure coming out on the second point already. Really quick push coming out from You Can't See Me. Demo is in, Medic is in, the scout looks like he's gonna die, Sabu goes down, and oh no, Uber's forced for SBS. This is awful.
Really good. Yeah, sorry about that. I was going to say this Cookie just came in through Valley, went under, and a scout saw him. One of SBS's scouts saw him and didn't chase. And then he came out through Roller and just got the 4. Like, it's that kind of stuff that just bites through the ass.
This was...
And,
that was a perfect round from You Can't See Me. Like, that was absolutely flawless. Just really quick transitions from that mid to second and second to last. No time wasted whatsoever, and it really caught SPS out. Their Medic and Demo were trapped outside that roller door and had to force, and it completely destroyed their chances of holding last. So well played by You Can't See Me.
It was a really quick stat attack here, just less than 1 minute 30. Feels like a replica of the first round.
Oh yeah.
Classic stat attack from our good man Obla. And we do see the mid kind of coming here. You see me favouring that right side once again, and not really getting punished for it. Sabu does go down to a 6 from Llama, and we do see SPS holding hard left. We see big midi from Zin. Huge shot there. I hope you got that on camera, bros, because that was beautiful to see. We do see SPS getting crushed that mid, and I think that was partly due to that. Like, that was a very clutch frag that needed to happen, and it did happen.
Well, at least this time, SPS have got their medic out, they've got their demo out, they can hold this last point. I'd like to see... I want to see a Pyro, I don't really want to see an NG. It takes so much time to set up, and they really need to get on the counterattack here, because they're down 4-1. Osabu getting caught out top left. This should be a push-in straight for a blue team. Shork is kind of low health, so maybe they'll want to wait to get him healed up. Wait for buffs, which should give Sabu enough time to spawn. Yeah, they're not in position yet. They're just sitting out in this lobby area, moving into this lobby area rather. Oh no! Oh, Short gets Surgeon. This is disaster. This
is the make or break for SPS. They need to save this last point. If they get this round, then they're going to go 5-1 down. So that's going to be the map then. But we do see a bit of Captine kind of coming in. Sticks on point. Sticks are cleared off point. 2 frags, 3 down for SPS now. Is this going to be all she wrote? I think it's going to be all she wrote. But
they can defend it. They're on the point.
Several down.
Lots of damage coming out.
Pyro just denying them.
Oh my god. The Shork's about to jump in. Can he? Just should be one. He's on the point. Just gets blocked. Just gets blocked in time. Oh my god. That was close. I can't believe SPS managed to hold that. They just... You Can't See Me just couldn't get the frags. Got damaged, but no frags. Scout looks like he wants to come in, but decides against it. Realizes there are too many people on point to finish off that cap. The problem with that is, though, while they still were able to defend it, they sacrificed so much to hold it. Like, they didn't have any room to move out. And with the grind coming out for Dave, like, he's got a minimal advantage. He probably won't know that he's got that minimal advantage. We've got Keller on Spy. He's sitting in spawn, disguising as an enemy sniper, then disguising as an enemy spy. I'm not too sure what he wants to do, because he's just still in spawn. I
think he's probably checking the, what medigun they might be running.
There we go, medic. He was a sniper and spy, and sniper and spy. Now he figured it out, but No spy plays, unfortunately. However, looks like you can't see me coming straight in with the super, really aggressive. 5% left to Surgeon. Can he get the Uber in time? Looks like he can, yes. Red's Uber now, but Keller goes down straight off the bat. Trades for Zin, and damage coming out. Dave's low. Uber game is equally low. Zin goes down.
Big sticks on
And-
point there. Surgeon taking a few of those.
Uber game gets Cookie, and it looks like this should be a hold. Should be a pushback out, really, for SPS if they're aggressive enough.
But no one's really watching last. Like, they got sticks there, but no one's actually there at the moment for them.
I mean, every player from You Can't See Me is ahead of them, so they should be fine. Nice pick on a short by Uber Gamer. So Sabu goes down on the point. Get traded away though. So it should be again. I reckon SPS should be able to take this to mid here. Got another player ad. Demo goes down. Trades for Dave. Trades for Panos. Dave with another crossbow frag. He's gotten a couple of those this game.
Certainly, we do see SBS getting very aggressive on this mid.
Our control point.
Oh, there we go. Dave goes down. So now it's Uber advantage here for SBS. They need to keep their medic alive. No! Zin with the bomb over. Gets Surgeon. So no Uber here for SBS. Scouts are all over these soldiers. Keller and Dylan go down.
Yeah, we do see SBS just committing too much. We do see Benos here getting caught up by a scout.
Oh.
And this is going to be big.
Oh, this will be a tough hold. 17 seconds is the spawn time for Benos. Though, same for Shork. Really long spawns.
Dave's up,
surprising,
but
really.
he didn't really get any healing done. So,
Yeah. Well, it's a even Ubers, so I'd be very surprised if you can't see any push in now. They're up 4-1. It's second half. They just need to wait it out. Cookie going really aggressive. I'm not really. I guess maybe he's going to suicide for sniper.
he wants to use heal, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not going to push off this. It's too much of a risk, too much to lose.
Ibra Gamer getting on that sniper as well, getting a little bit aggressive up on that right hand side. No one's really pulling himself out. Keller checking the metagun again. Not something you really see too often. I think players just forget about it.
Certainly, I think it's also this situation where, like, you know, looking at how it is, it's 4-1 at the moment. I'm assuming you see me feel pretty confident. So, seeing a crits play from them isn't something that I wouldn't be surprised at.
So
Just because they can kind of get away with it.
So on the other
why
hand,
not?
it is a risky play by nature, and when you're at 4-1, it can be a smart move to just play safe. Just go slow, play safe, play cautious. You don't need to take unnecessary risks.
True. But
play
on the
it
other
over.
hand, there's also disrespect.
Oh,
and, like,
that's,
having a bit of a joke with it.
that's
So,
always fun.
It's, you know, you never know with these teams. You
Oh,
know.
Spy! Spy's here. He's been spotted out by the demo. He's not going to get anything. He gets out in time. Sabu spotted, but nothing gained, nothing lost.
Yeah, surprised that he was able to get out then.
Yeah, I guess all of You Can't See Me were up on that right side. Cookie trades out or gets a Uber Gamer, wins that sniper duel. So Surgeon looks like he's in a pretty nice spot. Not going to get sniped from there, but You Can't See Me not looking to push off that sniper pick. They want a bit more than that. Oh no, here we go. I was wrong. I think they're getting good positioning. Aggressive
Cookie got
position
in
for
very
Cookie. Yeah.
aggressive.
Wow, he is low. I don't know how he survived that. That scout was in his face. Soldier's coming in on the left side. Soldier and scout. Shork is low, and oh my god.
Cookie
Dylan
gets a
goes down
soldier.
again.
This is good enough for them to go off.
Yeah, this should be a push here right now. There you go. Yeah, and then they come. They've got tons of position for that to push that, pop that Uber. Trades come out with the Uber. Immature Llama is really low here. He can't really fight. He's gonna get slammed if he does. Cookie goes down. Trades out for Uber Gamer.
Good flash by Dave, saving his players, but they both
Yeah.
just got taken down.
Keller, beautiful. Gets aggressive in that lobby. Takes down Zin. Takes down Immature Llama. And a soldier comes. Shork. Oh, gets piped by Benos. Lucky, or not lucky, but you know, good save by him. And should be a push out from SBS. Should be able to get the second point. And
Being captured.
oh, that scout was a bit forward, but out in time. Nice and easy hold. And they got a 20% ad, so if they figure that out, they should be able to get in on that midpoint when they get the Uber.
Definitely. And 4 rounds in 20 minutes. You know, it's not uncommon.
Well, I mean, all they need is 3. Realistically, they don't want to lose, but you know, tying is a lot better than losing. Scout's in on this midpoint. He's been spotted. He's taking a bit of damage, and there he goes. Down he goes, Sabu. Getting a bit of scouting done, I guess. But when you've got that Uber, so you know, when circulates that Uber, it's a really bad move, I'd say, because now they can't push at all. They had ad, but now they can't push with that hiatus. Well, they trade out for Shorks, so I guess maybe they will. Oh, okay. I didn't realize he's on sniper on this mid point. Guess playing that. Guess Ubik's coming on this mid point. Slightly better Uber for you can't see me here. Looks like Demo is getting launched up in the air. He could get killed here. Nice sticky jump to get out. Surfs away, and the Uber's just fading for you can't see me. The soldier should go down really to get enough damage onto him. Dave's really low. Oh, they didn't wait.
They did not wait. But
Okay.
I think we know how that went then, I'm assuming. So that will be Sunshine going 5-1 to You See Me.
Can confirm, Mr. Stat Attacker Man.
Do you want to bring us some stat attacks, Obs?
Yeah, I do actually want to point out one comment that Smithy made earlier on during halftime, that all the heals were projected towards the soldiers, and I'm looking at the first half's stats again, and Zin's getting a huge 48.5% of the heals. Definitely really projected towards his damage. I'm also having a look at the second halves. Zin again top damaging. Sorry, no, top fragging, going 12-6. But Cookie going huge here. The 3.3k damage, closely followed by Zin, just 200 short. And again, I want to point out that the top 4 damages were all from You Can't See Me. It's very, very surprising. And Benoz is actually lowest damaging on 1.5k damage. That is suddenly really surprising.
Well, to be fair, when I say this as a demo main, and I have used this as an excuse before, but when you are losing, it is definitely harder to get out that damage if you're not really in a position to be able to push or block people off. And what I found was that he was, I wouldn't say he's getting caught out of position, but he just wasn't really able to find a way to get frags, because a lot of the time when the pushes were coming in for You Can't See Me, they were just really fast with these scouts coming over the top and stuff, and you just can't really do as much as you'd like to as a demo in those situations. It's either just back off or kind of die sometimes.
Certainly. I also want to point out that Teenage Dream, whoever that may be, that's Dylan receiving 50% of the heals, and Zin against on 40%. So certainly, this is one of the new demo nerf. I also want to point out that the frags from the medics, it's 1-1 currently. Surgeon cheating a bit there, playing Pyro, but by looking at crossbow frags, it's certainly going 1-1. I also want to have a analyze of Surgeon's Ubers. I do believe that he is popping slightly early. In that push towards mid, he was popping, halfway going through Valley, so certainly really, really early Ubers from Surgeon. I think that's having a really negative effect on SBS. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I think I'll let you go first, Smith.
Alright then, yeah, it can be, what I found, I guess they're a bit scared of Cookie on Sniper, which I get when they're pushing last, but there have been times with them pushing mid and pushing second, they've pushed as soon as they got through a choke, and it's devastated them, because every time they've had an Uber exchange, they've lost half of it already by the time they force the pop on the other team. So what they really need to do is, if they're worried about stickies or worried about a bomb, they just get a scout through, just peek through, see if there's any stickies, call that out, and then push their medic through. They need to take the time and not just rush in with that Uber and then realize that, the other team's already halfway across the mid and we have to waste half our ammo and half our Uber to just get them to force.
Yeah, I think though, like SBS, in terms of credit to them, like Cookie has been sniper on mid a lot, and I think playing with that kind of chance is pretty risky. So I don't blame them for popping early. I think one of the big differences though is when they pop, they usually are looking for one key frag or something similar. But there's a lot of situations on Sunshine where we saw, particularly in that last round before we switched map, they had the Uber exchange. Zin couldn't really get any frags with it, but he just put out a ton of damage. Like in that one Uber, he put out like 400, 300 damage. Whereas the difference is, I think, well, they're trying to turn it into frags. You see me, or You Can't See Me, or whatever bloody name they're called. they turn it into damage, which is what's really working for them.
I think when you're faced up against that situation where you know that the enemy sniper is really good, and you know he does like sniping in weird spots like mid or whatever, it's still, you know, that's when you should really get a scout through and just have a look around, because I think they tried that a couple times, but the problem is they sent the scout in about a solid 30 seconds before they're ready to send their combo in, which also, you know, doesn't really do anything. But if you worry about that sniper, you get that scout in to kind of have a look around first, so that there's no real surprises when you pop your combo through. And if you lose a scout, look, it's not the end of the world, because even then you can move back, and generally speaking, so if they've got a sniper, then so what? You've lost a scout versus a sniper, so you're essentially playing 5v5 again, because when they have to push into you, that sniper's a lot harder to use.
Yeah, I would certainly agree.
Yeah, they just need to take their time with these pushes when they've got those ads. They've been pretty good at recognizing when they have a good advantage, I feel, but they just haven't been as good as executing when they have. So just take the time, you know, look at the corners, look at the sticky traps, make sure that nothing catches them by surprise, and they should be able to get in, get closer, and use that Uber to a lot more effectiveness than they have been. I heard one ready up sound, so looks like we might be starting soon.
Yeah, we do have both teams in the server. What are your predictions? What are your score predictions?
Look, with the way that You Can't See Me were playing, I feel that they will certainly win this map. I feel like it should be a bit closer. It's a bit more of a... Snake Water is kind of... I feel like... I don't know, I just feel like SPS, having been around for a fair bit longer, probably practice Snake Water a fair bit more than they have Sunshine, and might have a bit of a better time on this map. Though, that being said, if Cookie does pull out Sniper, you know, all three of these points really can be sniped on, so... that could certainly go the way of You Can't See Me then. I think it'll probably be 5-2. If the way they've been playing, if SBS manages to kind of coordinate a bit better with their Ubers, I reckon maybe 5-3 or even 5-4. But I still think You Can't See Me are going to come away with this one.
Yep, I think that's going to be the way. I'm hoping to see a 5-4, possibly a closer game, but you know, going to see some longer last holds, but I think especially for Snake, it's a lot easier to get a sniper in on last. So
that is true. I haven't actually. Oh yeah, go with the stat attack.
Stat attack!
We do see the game
Oh,
starting
we're
though, so no stat attack for you, mate. Do you want to take us for this first mid?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Looks like Benno's getting the mid about the same time as Imshalama. Though Imshalama getting a little bit lower health, so. Stickies not exchanged, no real damage coming out. Imshalama lands one soldier up on left, two soldiers up on left for You Can't See Me. Imshalama takes a pipe, and bomb coming over. Benos gets Imshalama, Dave goes down to Keller, so Red swarming over this point, getting Zin as well. And although Shork, nice from behind, saving that mid, getting Surgeon down. Should die here. Cookie dies in the process as well. So good mid from SBS, nice taking advantage of that early damage. But also really nice from Shork, returning that frag on the medic.
Yeah, good aggression from SBS.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, they just came in, were very dominant. Shame that, you know, Surgeon went down. But at the end of the day, he got the mid, and it's a reset. So we shall see.
We've got double off class coming out here for You Can't See Me, Sniper and NG. It makes Snake Water such a hard point, such a hard last to push. And SBS charging harder, they're grinding, evidently, over a lot harder than You Can't See Me are, so it's possible they could get this advantage, although Cookie gets a frag onto Sabu, nice headshot there, and that'll delay any potential push for SBS, denying any Uber advantage. No.
Is it a crit? It's a crit coming out.
Oh, I didn't check that, I thought of it.
Cookie and Dave getting cleaned up as in.
Beautiful
oh my
crits.
lord.
That was flawed. 5 players down in that crit. And just, oh my god, I thought I checked that and I mustn't have checked hard enough.
That's the kind of shit you don't want to happen, but when it happens, you're like, I guess we deserve it.
I was kind of surprised, honestly, they went for their crits, but it paid off for them. I guess, obviously, You Can't See Me were surprised too, so another mid coming out. Benoz and the Surgeon coming, and Mitchell Armor coming out at the same time again. Stickies not hitting each other. Scout up on right for You Can't See Me. So double soldier aggression. One soldier getting denied for SBS. Some early point presence here for SBS as well. Ubigame and Benoz both getting fragged. Sabu going down though. They should be able to get this point, I reckon, SBS, because they got really nice presence. But both scouts coming in here for You Can't See Me. Short goes down. This is the cue for the medic to get out, but You Can't See Me.
Dave's gonna get out, yeah.
Surely. He's in a bad spot. Oh, gets juggled, but gets out.
At the start of that mid, Uber Gamer got in on Dave, but we do see Zyfshot was going to be hiding in the corner, but he does back off. But I was going to say, Uber Gamer did get in on Dave, but just couldn't land the shots. So it could have been you know, a lot more definitive earlier. But you know, as I said, a mid's a mid, and you're going to see you know, even Uber situation.
That being said, getting the med on mid certainly isn't everything. It can actually, I've seen it happen so many times where it's worked against a team where they've gotten the med but then gotten collapsed upon by the enemy team going full out aggression. Oh, Uber's coming out, exchange, really even Ubers, although SBS, losing Uber Gamer and then backing out a little bit worse Uber there.
We do see big damage onto Benoz as well. He's only on 10 health, 31 health.
Oh,
Everyone's
gets
really
juggled.
hurt on SBS. They're just going to get out here.
Yeah, just poor post-Uber positioning from SBS. They get a couple of return kills, but it's not going to be enough. Although I see a scout coming from behind through kitchen. Can he get on this medic? He's got good positioning, but gets spotted just in time. Soldier up top. Goal! Keller gets Dave and Andre. You would think that was
That was not round saving, but it gave them a lot of time. It's going to help
that's
SBS.
Yeah,
It's going to help SBS. You know, able to contest this mid.
Yeah, that was really nice play from Keller. That's a massive Uber advantage, or not massive, but 30% add. Although Dave's not healing, I'm not sure what he's doing. There we go. 30% add here for SBS, and should be. Oh wow, with Shork down, there should be a second point as well. I want to see SBS come in straight through. I feel like the snipers here going through cheese might actually be a really good idea, but they're taking their time. They're not really pushing with this this soldier ad, so with this Uber maybe they will.
One thing we do see though is after Keller got that bomb onto the med, he just types in chat, "You can't see me?" with a question mark. So.
Man.
Bit of witty banter.
Team name based banter is always appreciated.
Don't worry, I'm on the receiving end of my team name a fair bit, so. But anyway, we do see here even Ubers, SBS holding the storeroom. I'd like to see them push yard, honestly. But
Against that sniper, you really can't.
you can.
It's so difficult against a sniper. Yeah, you're right. You can, but you shouldn't. With that sniper, I would like to see someone kind of go through Saw, get someone in through cheese as well. But looks like getting aggressive here into the Storeroom, You Can't See Me. Benoz caught out maybe. Uber comes out. Benoz so low, but gets saved with the flash. And even Uber's really, although Zin destroyed really quickly by Dylan there. So there should be a push in for SBS.
Yeah, you sent me got really aggressive. Or You Can't see, or whatever. They got really aggressive. They had to flash their demo in because it was just such a Sword's so clustered. So then SBS got a bit of a better Uber out of it, but they had to flash as well. So. Yeah,
that was exactly what I was talking about right there from SBS. I think it might have been Uber Gamer. As they pushed in through Saw, Uber Gamer just ran past Blue Team and ran up through cheese, forcing Blue Team back because you can't obviously just let a scout get in behind you. So that gave SBS complete control of the point because the entire combo of You Can't See Me had to return for that scout.
We got someone on last here. And that's going to spark a push possibly out of SBS.
You can't. With that heavy and with that sniper, you really can't push out. It's even Ubers, they're just looking to hold this.
Still, you see me almost got punished there.
I was kind of surprised. I figured Uber Gamer might go for that off class, but no, nothing happening there. Oh no, there we go. Yep, on the sniper. So, gonna see a sniper duel. They're up 1-0, but it's only 7 minutes into the first half, so not like it's time to park the bus. Although Heavy on Point can die really quickly to the sniper, obviously, if he goes unseen. We'll see what the positioning is. Uber Gamer looking through this train. Wants to see if he can find a frag on the left side. Goes down below though. Nothing seen for him. You can't see me, just not showing themselves. Good positioning by them then. It comes around on this left side. Gonna meet up. Oh, gets the body shot onto Cookie. But no frags again. Yep. Snake for the last. We're in for a bit of a long night here, it looks like.
Nothing like casting for 2 hours straight. But we do see here, you see me, you know, kind of holding up close to that right side. Or left, depending which way you're facing. But yeah, we just see, you know.
Ooh,
SBS
getting
not
aggressive
really-
here is Shawk, I believe. Doesn't take much damage though, gets out in time. Moving him, finds Cookie up on the left there. Again, no headshots hit by either of them. So it looks like a reset, everyone's getting buffed up again and try for something else. I honestly would like... Oh, there we go. Moving him against Shawk just as he dies to a rocket. I'm not sure if a Shawk jumped in on him then maybe. But
I'm not sure, I didn't quite catch that.
yeah, it looks like the comes out, so it must have been a good shot for Uber Game. I wish I'd seen that. Hopefully got caught on stream. Aggressive push coming in the lobby here from You Can't See Me. Uber's been popped. Oh, Dylan goes down, caught out, bounced away from his medic, and this should be a bit of a better Uber. Although Surgeon hasn't used this yet, it's gonna be really difficult for their
Zin
You
goes
Can't See Me
in
to
and
get this
gets a
point.
nice force.
There we go. But I mean, with the way spawns work, this should be pushed straight back in. 17 seconds left on Zin, so if they get in really nice and quick here, SPS. Although Soldier coming in a bit too early, I think. You need to come in with your team, Keller. There we go. Damage coming out. Keller goes really low. Uber Game goes down too. Oh no. Uber Game was on Spy apparently. I'm not. Yeah, that's a push killer right there when you're down one for combat class from the get-go.
Maybe his kind of logic for that was that he thought, you know, the Uber exchange is coming out, we might get, you know, we might not win this, so I'll come up on Spy, try to go for that hero play.
It's just too risky when you're doing that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sabu and Dylan getting caught out again. They're just bleeding players at this point. You really, you know, when you're giving out that point, you need to, you know, make sure communication's there, make sure everyone can get out. So really quick push coming in here from You Can't See Me onto this midpoint. Both soldiers jumping up top. Counter aggression coming from the red soldier here. I think that's Keller. He goes down to Zin though. Nice rocket. And this should be a midpoint. No force at all needed for You Can't See Me. So good push. Scout aggression coming in from this lower, but he's gonna get blocked off by the demo man. And that should be the end of that fight. Although, oh, another soldier goes down. Not sure where he died, but that's gonna be really difficult now for SPS to hold this with the pocket down. Yeah, I think that's three fights in a row that Dylan's died right from the very start.
If we should get a stat attack on how many rounds they lose when Dylan does right at the start. But anyway, I digress. We do have even Ubers onto this second point. Huge soldier aggression coming up from UCM, and they do get the force out quite earlier, and Dave has not popped yet. He does pop now to save his players, and this is going to be a much better Uber for him.
Oh, 2 frags coming out there for You Can't See Me though.
One of the soldiers though are caught out, but Zin does go down to Dylan, who's hiding around in Saw. They don't know he's behind? They do know he's behind. Got it.
Oh my gosh. That was unfortunate there for SPS, you know. That scout not really being called. Oh, there we go, Dylan. Getting
He
the
gets
man.
Zin, backs up to Saw him, then just bombs in and gets them. They should have known he was there.
should've.
I would not be happy if I
Oh,
was...
scout coming in on the Surgeon. He's so low, 61 health. There we go, Cookie. Oh, that's not the point. The back cap is so close. I don't know how...
Not even a back cap, they just weren't even focusing it. They got distracted so much.
Yeah, they were all trying to focus their attention on the Cookie, and then Zyshot just ran in and nearly caps it, doesn't, and then just runs back out. Not really too sure how he managed to get out of there alive, but he did, and the reset though, Uber advantage for SPS, going to be a bit difficult with this heavy to push out, so it looks like they're just trying to hold this. It's a risky play pushing out from that lobby area. It can really mess you up sometimes, so playing it safe, don't want to try too much, as we know this is Snake for the last, this is one of the hardest lasts in the game to push into. So they're just banking on hopefully holding a push and trying to push back out off a play route or something. Shawk down to 2 health. Oh my god, I guess everybody hit a nice shot onto him or something. Really lucky there they didn't die.
Yeah, we did see, that kind of a last stalemate that we've seen so often. We see Cookie on the left side there. Not really getting spammed out, so maybe they don't know he's there.
He's getting a lot of ground here. They need someone to jump over Soldier to really put some pressure on that,
Soldier
not let
does
him
come
get
in.
as much room. Yeah, there we go.
Soldier's holding very close behind that wall there. So.
Yeah, it's a good spot to hold when you know there's a sniper there. You don't want to let him get any room in, and any vision on your medic at all. Although, oh, he gets Dylan. It's another. I mean, that one wasn't his fault. You can't blame him, someone for getting sniped in a situation like that when the sniper's rotating around. But unfortunately, he's died again at the start. There's a mid-air headshot, I think. No, it was on the Cookie. Never mind. So Soldier's jumping around short, getting lots of damage, but that's taken out. Uber Gamer living on 1 health. Holy crap. Lucky dude. Oh my god. Dylan is just... Oh, I feel for the guy. He's just running out of spawn and dying.
Definitely. He might even think he's part of a teenage dream, perhaps. But,
my god, these headshots are coming out from Cookie. Not a frag that time, but still damage coming out. Keller's pretty low. This might... No, I was going to say this might actually be a bit of a push in from You Can't See Me, but then Zin goes down, so... We're going to hold on for that. Scout coming in for the shadow for the force.
Oh.
Can't do it. Dave on the 41. This guy has balls of steel. I can't believe how many Ubers he's held on less than 50 health this game.
I know,
Well
Dave is crazy. We did see the Uber kind of coming out from You See Me. We see the exchange. Bit of damage on the red players, but they're Ubers, so no real damage. We did see them kind of getting forced out here.
Oh.
2 down going down for You See Me. This is going to be a fail at last.
So, that being said, he does get the Surgeon on the exit.
Zim
so...
comes in, gets a good rocket. Oh, goes for the exchange of the demo, but can't get it. Benon's down to 62.
Sideshot's in lobby, but he gets spotted. He can't do anything from here. He's on 30 health. He's pretty much screwed. But yeah, that was a nice play from Cookie getting that medic at the end, start of that fight. So no Uber out for SBS. They're trying to defend this point though. You Can't See Me, and they're taking lots of damage doing it. This is risky because this could be if they get, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say Shork should die here, and this should be a midpoint now. SBS need to move straight in. They got 2-player ad. Go through kitchen. Go through our grass.
Cookie snipe on Keller though.
You got to go aggressive when you got that sniper up against you. I mean, they go okay. Uber Gamer gets in and gets Dave, so now they got Uber ad. But either way, I feel like they could have gotten that midpoint if they just gone. So this will be a reset, and they're up. SBS are up 1-0, and on Snakewater, 1-0 can be the difference. I mean, throwback to I think it was might have been I-49 watching IM play Snakewater. Or maybe I-52 versus or Somniac, I think it was. They were just, 3-2 score lines. Where it can be low scoring, but back and forth, and that's what this game is.
Yeah, definitely. Snakewater's one of those ones that's a lot longer, as I was saying, it leaves a lot more room for mistakes. In terms of allowing you time to stabilize and, get comfortable. Cookie getting, beautiful.
Just look at the camera over to see that time. Although a push coming in from SBS, they weren't expecting that. Cookie gets caught out. Uber pops, and Dave has no Uber, so he gets out in time. Image alarm going down though, so I would like to see SBS trying to get some more aggression, but doesn't look like they're going to settle for that midpoint, and it's going to be a leapfrog situation now with Dave having an Uber ad, and player ad's going to stabilize right now. Image alarm only coming up in 3 seconds though, so not going to be in position if they want to get some aggression out. But SBS looking to just have a little bit of a peek out of the storeroom. Demo's in. Oh no, Immature Llama. No, sorry, Benos rather. Getting caught out. A bit too aggressive. Players coming into this storeroom. That's Zyshot getting one. Cooking coming in from grass as well. Getting a second frag. Really nice scout coordination there. And this is a retaken mid.
Medic in!
Oh my!
Going for the Uber source.
I didn't see that. Oh my god!
Down to 38.
I did not see that. Oh my god! That would have been crazy. He actually got Uber off that Uber sword. I'm guessing he just didn't have the time to switch over.
Nah. I think it was just all or nothing. See if he can get
the spawn can. That's both soldiers down for SBS. That's I mean it's 14 seconds. They have enough time to get spawn on that last. Again, yes, as you said, Snakewater leaves a lot of room for errors. The spawn times, whilst long, you know, the map is just so big that you just can't get into those points as quickly as you'd like. It's not like a gully wash where you can get from mid to last in the space of like 10 seconds. So this will be a 30% ad for You Can't See Me. They should definitely be able to use this here. Player ad for another 7 seconds as well, but that's not really going to come into play because Cyber will spawn about the time that Uber's ready. Uber Gamer on Sniper again, sniping from the right side, gets spotted, so he shouldn't really be able to get anything here. Going to go back to spawn, maybe switch back out the scout.
This is that pop coming straight out from You See Me, with Cookie getting a nice make shot onto Dylan. Venos goes down. This looks like it's going to be all she wrote in terms of this last. We do see...
Oh! Uber! Surgeon! Oh. Surgeon! He gets the Uber sword to get the Uber! And pops it just in time, though it's 4v2. I don't think it can really happen.
They're not going to get this. They're not going to get the spawns in time for this.
No.
Please! Please!
No,
Thank you.
Oh my god. I honestly thought that they would be able to hold that. That was close. It was nearly the clutchest play I've seen in a long time, but not quite. Surgeon, you tried, but couldn't quite pull it off.
We do see it. 1-1. The Snake Water drought has been broken.
Yep. 2 rounds in 20 minutes. See if this one will be hopefully a little bit faster.
I've had worse. We do see on this mid, a bit of damage being traded for both teams. SBS getting really aggressive up top and getting Zin down. Benos getting another one, and that's 3 frags for SBS, and You See Me just going to back right off this. We do see Benos getting really aggressive here, almost asking himself to get picked, but he does have Uber Gamer with him. Uber Gamer is very low though. Uber Gamer does go down. Bit of a mistake there. They kind of had that mid, would have been able to have a comfortable second, but got too aggressive, and in the end just got butt slapped with it.
Yeah,
probably trying to get Dave. They really needed to chase him.
So where did Surgeon die? I'm not too sure. Was it on mid or...?
Surgeon died on ramp. Him and Benos were just chasing for the mid, and it was just a scout and a med. But Surgeon only had 30 health. He didn't have the health to work with.
That was a guaranteed mid turn into a... Honestly, this should be a last hold, because Dave, you know, full Uber, they should be able to get second off this, and then such a hard last push out of Snake Water. So that was biting off a bit more than they could chew there, SPS. Taking players way too far forward, and they didn't even get that cap in the end. They left one player behind for it, but underestimated the opposition.
Definitely. And we do see
get caught out. Ooh.
Yeah, we do see a few players getting caught out here. Benos in lobby doesn't really get noticed, but he's getting all eyes on him now, and he does get caught out. With only 1 down, and you know, Surgeon doesn't have anything, so they're going to want to push off this right away. They're going to want to go off field advantage. 3 players up in 8 seconds. This is going to, looks like it's going to be it.
They could get the spawns, honestly. They're taking their time to get on point. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say they're taking their time to get on that point, but if they got around to it, and there we know. A nice quick round. I think it was about, how long was that, Obla?
The next mid's happening. I'll have that for you in a second.
Alright, okay.
Alrighty.
Just nice to see some quick action on Snake Water.
Definitely. It's nice to see quick rounds. Well, it's been a long night.
Yeah, Mitchell arriving a little bit earlier. Oh, you go, sorry.
Back here at another mid. We do see, you know, SBS getting really aggressive again. Soldier jumping up top, just gets whiffs that completely. Dylan just can't make it. And that allows Zin to just get so much room on the top. Look at him, he's so aggressive. Gets Keller down, just find that height. Equal frags being traded, but You See Me have lost so many players now. Dave's on 10, he's going to have to get out. Get out, Dave, what are you doing? Dave, don't do this. And somehow he manages to keep it live, but he's on 100 and something now. And he's able to... Oh, that could have gone one of 2 ways, and it went the way for You See Me.
No.
Wow.
The Surgeon. Cookie just perfect positioning, keeping his distance, not getting Uber Sword and taking on the med. I was gonna say, honestly, SBS have been doing quite well in these mids. They've been taking position really well, but that one not quite working out as well as I'd hoped. Cookie getting aggressive onto that demo and then onto that scout, so good nice play from him, winning that mid for his team.
I'm not sure what it is with all the medics. Maybe it's more high tier medic play than I play, but all these meds seem to want to stick around and fight when they know they're going to lose. Whereas I typically my team just screams at me to get out, and if I don't get out, then I get in trouble. But we do see the force kind of coming out for UCME. SBS do lose 2 in the process though, so they could get punished, and Surgeon's only on 11%, so they're going to want to push this straight up.
That being said, Immature Llama got to go down, and the demo down does mean a big deal. Cookie goes down as well, so there should be a fine hold. Like, SBS are ready to hold this easily.
We should see Cookie coming up on a util, most likely. That could be why he kind of went down then.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they were probably calling to just go for a even exchange.
Yeah, they know they have a slight uber disadvantage, so you play, and yeah, there he is on that sniper. Aggressive sniping from him this time. Last time it was him holding, so see if how he can do the other way around.
Just gonna give you a quick stat attack. It is now 2.5 minutes into the round. Cookie going 30 for 10 and on over 7k damage. Wow, that is wow. Nearly 2k more than Immature Llama, who was coming second. So Cookie definitely doing a lot of work.
Yeah, and he's getting a lot of room on this left side on the sniper. He got Uber game with the body shot. Be up in a couple of seconds now. Surgeon's got full Uber. So does Dave. Lots of people on low health. Cookie's on 25. Keller's on 20. Goes down to Cookie. Fall damage actually. So maybe he was up top and fell down. But good positioning from SBS, I was gonna say, but then Dylan gets knocked off the top. And no real follow-up on the damage they did. Short goes down. This will be a bit of a difficult hold now. Oh my god. Players dropped and players down.
And that is half for the round. 3-1 for UCME again.
Yeah. I'll hear the stats from Mr. Obla himself.
Wow, I believe that. Yep, there we go. This has the wrong config executed. Surgeon dropping all his players on that last hold. That was certainly unfortunate. And yeah, like I said before, here we go. Cookie going 30 for 10. Got 16 headshots. He's playing sniper, you know, like half the time. And followed by on frags, Uber Gamer going 17 for 15. And let's have a look at these heals. Oh, I do want to give you a stat attack on the medic frags. Surgeon did get a very nice Uber saw. Depop Uber was unable to save the round then, but Surgeon leading 2-1 in the medic frag game. And that's about what I have. Immature Llama following Cookie on second with 5,700 damage. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, curiosity, those medic frags, is that across both maps you're talking, or is that just this map?
Well, right now we're just talking about medic frags in general of this game, this whole match.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure both of those, I remember both of those frags from Dave, and they're both really nice crossbow kills, one onto Surgeon. So, his crossbowing has been on point. Surgeon's been a bit more aggressive with that Ubersaw, and nearly paid off a couple times, but just not quite. Yeah, but as you said, Cookie just going absolutely massive. Good scout can, you know, as TF2 competitive has grown and gone on over time, more and more importance has been placed on these scouts, and right now, a good scout can is the deciding factor when it comes to top teams, I feel. And Cookie, really a good scout, certainly showing his worth in these matches, doing lots of damage.
Definitely 330 DPM for this half. Huge.
I think a big part of that as well is though with Snakewater, you know, we saw Zin putting out a lot of the damage to them. I mean Sunshine, and I think that Sunshine is kind of one of those maps that's a little bit more soldier favored in terms of, you know, a bit chokier, a bit nicer to kind of jump around on. Whereas Snakewater kind of really gives that room for scouts to move around and put out that kind of high damage. I think that's kind of a big reason why we see that, you know, difference from the damage coming out on Sunshine.
Well, honestly, it's 3-1, but certainly not unwinnable for SBS. They really had good mids. I'm really impressed with their mids this game. Certainly a lot better than the Sunshine mids. Really good, solid play. Playing it slow, but playing it aggressive. You know, they're using that. They're getting early damage out from the demo and from the soldiers, and then using that to move forward as opposed to just blindly jumping in before they get any damage, as they've been doing on Sunshine. So much smarter mids, and they're winning. I think. I don't know if you have.
I think we're in.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yep.
I was gonna say they won most of their mids, and see if they can win this one too. You got. Looks like demo's coming. Oh yeah. That's SPS demo coming out a lot earlier. Benos getting a good positioning. Scouts, both scouts up on high for. You can't see me, although stack on right side for Uber for SBS. Uber gets a frag. Sabi gets another. Benos gets a third. So big, nice early frags. Although Cookie getting a couple, returning them. Even players again. Shork getting Dylan was really good start for SBS, but they got completely collapsed on. Benos, nice sticky down at the feet of Shork. Should be, in theory, mid, but they need to get aggressive on this med. They can't just sit back and let the scout get healed up. I know they don't have the heals. There we go. Just took too long. When you're down like that, when you've got a demo and a scout versus a scout and a med, you have to either pull out or go aggressive, and they just kind of didn't either. Sat on the point and let that scout get healed up. So this is an easy mid now for You Can't See Me. Should be able to push in the last with that full Uber advantage. No class for SBS, trying to hold the second. I guess they, you know, want to get a force. Scouts coming in on the train now, a bit aggressive, but now the rest of the team comes in. Nothing really done here for either team. No positioning for SBS. They're losing everything. They just don't have any ground anymore. Could not force that Uber at all, and have had to back out to that last. Really quick push coming in for You Can't See Me. All Ubers have been popped, and backcap. It's a backcap coming out for SBS. They should get this. Oh my god, Sabu. Wow, they lost that push, not by much, honestly. It was 5v6, and they still got a couple of frags, but
That was such a risk. I'm surprised they didn't leave a demo forward to spawn camp a little bit.
Time has been added.
Bit of an interesting choice. You know, if they'd left players on last right now, they would have had that capped. But they didn't.
This is no.
But they do now.
No, because Sabu obviously, you know, he went back to mid there, and then so You Can't See Me were able to just go back to second and then recap, go for the last again. And if Sabu would come back after I guess it's hard to come back obviously when you know that the enemy team's in between you and your last. But he should have gone for that as opposed to going back for that mid.
And this is
Either
it,
way.
4-1 to You See Me. So this is it. This is make or break for SBS. Will both maps be 5-1? Who knows? You see a big bomb coming in from Keller. He does get immature llama, but does end up getting cleaned up by Cookie. And a fair amount of frags going the way of You See Me. A Surgeon does go down, so Dave is up. So that's a big advantage for You See Me. It's going to be a push to last, it appears, with a full wipe for SBS. So this is it.
It was a nice bomb over by Keller getting that demo early, but there was good counter aggression for You Can't See Me. They just, you know, had a scout. I think it was, Cookie go in, clean up med, clean up. I think he got another frag off that too. Just really, really good. You know, if they're going aggressive. You know they are. That means they're one player less protecting their medic.
He is scout on Dave, but Dave just kicking him around the boxes. A lot of good aggression from Dave, and he does go down. This is a better time than ever for You See Me to go. And it seems like they want to.
Dylan went down on that push too.
They still haven't used it either.
There's the push. Surgeon dies. 3 players alive for SBS. This is a done deal.
And that's it.
There it
Both
is.
maps 5-1 to You See Me.
So well played there by You See Me, You Can't See Me, whatever they're called. And Cookie really the deciding factor there for their team. On SBS, I feel, you know, the scouts on SBS did particularly well. Ubiga did quite well for himself from what I was watching. Dylan just getting caught out too much, I feel. He is pocket, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I'm pretty sure he's pocket. And he was playing, I felt like he was playing like Aroma sometimes. He was moving in with his scouts trying to get forces, and it happened a couple of times where he would be the first to die on pushes just because he was too far forward, not really with his med as much as he should be. So just a bit more pocket med communication maybe could fix up some of those issues, but you know, either way, it still was a good game. Some good moments from either team. 5-1, 5-1, but SBS definitely put up a fight in this second map.
Definitely.
Can I
I think it
have
was
my
a good game by both teams.
stat
I think in
attack?
the end.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow, okay, these were really, really fast rounds. 2 minutes 15 on the first round of the second half, and then a mere 1 minute there to finish it off. Chalk this time, top fragging going 8 for 4 with 1000 damage, and Cookie yet again 1.6k damage, top damaging. I'm not going to read out the DPMs because I believe they're a bit off due to the incorrect configs, but wow, top 4 frag is all coming from You Can't See Me. Also, a quick shout out to Cookie, 6-0 in that half, wow.
Definitely,
I
I think.
guess. Okay.
I think Cookie is certainly a player we said to watch out for at the start, and I think he's certainly shown his value and shown what he can put out.
Yeah, 72% of the heals for You Can't See Me going to Zin. I'm just gonna give a quick winner shout out to Surgeon, winning the medic frags 2-1 against Dave. Congratulations.
And we do have both teams just loading in for some interviews. While we got you here, Surgeon's muted himself. So I guess I'll turn this one over to You See Me first. I don't see Zin in here yet, but I'm assuming he's come in, so I'll turn it to Cookie and Shawk and Zyfe. Oh, here we go now. I was just wondering, how are you guys feeling kind of coming in to the maps? Were you feeling pretty confident? Or what was your kind of outlook that was directed for you guys? Zin?
I'll put this on to Shawk, actually.
Shawk actually said he's going to get some ice cream.
Oh, okay.
He sent me a message.
What a bro.
Oh, good reward.
We don't know. I mean, SBS are a good side. We've not scrimmed them, so we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah. Are you guys feeling pretty confident or like confident for the
No.
season? How you guys have had pretty good, you guys have won all your games so far?
We've not lost any. I think we drew one map with, or we drew with Mapples. We won one map and lost one map, but we're really bad on Sunshine. Like, we can't even roll out mids. So we put a lot of time into that, and I think it actually worked quite well today.
Definitely. And I was watching Llama practice his kind of rollouts on Sunshine. He's been a recent pickup for you guys, hasn't he? He kind of came in round 2 transfer, if I'm correct, because I know that you guys had King Carl on demo. I know you guys have had a few roster kind of change arounds. Every time I check, it's always a little bit different. So is that kind of something that you guys are new with, or has Llama been with you guys for a while? Or
Carl doesn't want to play.
fair enough.
But then again, Llama doesn't want to play either. Llama, when he was looking for a team, was just looking to be back up for a team. So we've basically had to beg and plead for him to join us. So I think Llama maybe has been involved in one scrim, and then straight onto this game tonight. But I think he did really well tonight, actually.
Yeah. Was that kind of changing how you guys would usually play? I feel like you guys are a bit of a very pocket-focused team, given that, especially you could see on Sunshine's in, you're putting out a crazy amount of damage.
Oh.
So
Thanks,
I'm
man.
assuming you're feeling pretty confident and pretty happy with your performance on Sunshine. But do you guys kind of feel that, having a new demo kind of changed how you guys would usually play? Or not so much?
I don't think so. I think like the only problem that we had, or the only issue that we had, is with Llama coming in so late. Like, we've got certain holes on last and certain pushes that we do. So we probably had about 2.5 minutes to kind of explain to Llama what we like to do. But he executed it brilliantly, I think. What do you reckon, Dave?
What do I reckon? I don't know what the question was.
You're a great
Yeah.
listener.
Sorry, just give me a moment. I'm just sorting this. Alrighty. I'm just going to turn a question over to Surgeon, who's equally here. Surgeon, how are you guys kind of feeling coming in to the maps tonight? Are you feeling pretty confident? I think a lot of people know that You See Me are pretty tipped to be favourites this season to do very well. So are you guys feeling like it's kind of feeling out, seeing how to kind of go, or you guys, I don't think the scores really reflected the showing that you guys, kind of brought to both maps. There are lots of times, especially on Sunshine, where I think it was the second round where you guys got pushed. You guys got pushed to your last, and then is it you see me or you sent me or
You can't see me.
is it you? I don't know. But
It's supposed to be you can't see me.
yeah, okay, you can't see me.
I got it right. All right.
They got pushed to their last. But how are you kind of feeling coming to this, Serge?
Yeah, we were feeling okay. Confident that we could put up a fight at least. There was a lot of good rounds where it was back and forward, but we also gave up a lot of really, really, really cheap rounds, and the score reflects that.
Yeah. And how are you guys kind of feeling for the rest of the season? Obviously, you tied against us first round. I think you lost your second. So
Yeah.
are you guys feeling like playoffs are still
We're
something you guys
feeling
are
like
definitely...
we've drawn one game and lost two.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Fair enough. Any questions from you, Smith?
Not really, I gotta say. I think you covered everything that I was gonna ask.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess we'll take it down the list and do shout outs, I suppose. Cookie, you got any shout outs for us, mate?
Mental, Big Crow, and King Carl.
Alright. Dave, you got any shout outs for us?
Shout out to Carl. And just SBS. Good team. Shout out. Yeah, that's all.
Sorry, I forgot somebody.
Yeah.
I forgot Fluffy and Cecil.
Alright. Llama, any shout outs from you, mate?
To the rest of my team and to Carl.
Thanks, man.
Alright. Obla, any shout outs from you, mate?
I wanna give a shout out to Cookie going huge that match. Another shout out to Surgeon for getting the 2-1 medic win. Oh, gonna give a shout out to Poached Eggs, my R13 team.
Alrighty. Shork, mate, any shout outs from you?
I'll have to give one to Michael Bong.
Alrighty. Smith, any shout outs from you, mate?
Shout out to Cookie and Cream Ice Cream, of course.
Oh yeah.
Smith, any shout outs from you, mate?
Shout out to
To interesting shout out.
Rip Smith.
Surgeon, any shout outs for you, mate?
I don't know. Shout out to You See Me. Good game, too good. And shout out to the rest of my guys, I guess.
Fair enough. Zayaf, any shout outs from you, mate?
I give a shout out to everyone in Al, everyone in the stream, and everyone on my friends list in Carl. Because technically it gets double shout then.
Alright, Zin, any shout outs from you, mate?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for casting. Much appreciated. Shout out to SBS, everybody on my team, King Carl, and I've got a request from King Carl as well. Like, he's very, very disappointed in Shawk and Dave's Div 3 interviews, and we're just wondering if we can do them again, please.
No.
Right. I'm back. Sorry, I accidentally knocked my microphone socket, my microphone plug out of its socket. So
That's
what I
alright.
was going to say was a shout out to my salted caramel ice cream, and shout out to both teams. Good game to watch. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak one last shout out into Maguga for sneaking me information about You Can't See Me, so thank you to you two. And also,
What information was this?
it was information on your team name which confused all of us. Wow. I'm also gonna give a quick shout out to my hazelnut cake, which I've been consuming throughout the match. Very nice.
Bro Dogs, any shout outs from you, mate?
Shout out to both teams and the casters for giving us a good game. Hopefully there should be some more good games this week. I think there are going to be a good Div 2 game this week, so looking forward to that.
Definitely. I'm going to wrap this up and do my shout outs. Shout out to Yovensky, my pocket, who continues to let me drop overs. Shout out to You See Me and SBS. I'll see you boys Thursday. You see me for a quality game. Aside from that, shout out to Hot Showers. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, for the Owl 13 Div 3 Round 3 between SBS and You Can't See Me. You Can't See Me took both maps, being Sunshine and Snakewater 5-1. You have been joined by myself, Oxy. We've got Smithsonian, my co-caster, Obla, kind of guest casting for us, and we got Brodogs on production. Aside from that, that's all of us. Have a good